So yung napanood po ninyo ay pinadala sa ating video ng mag-ama na si Gerald Ian Marimat at ang kanyang anak na si Keziana. Thank you for sending it to us. Nakaka-inspire yung kinumpose ninyo na short song, short rap para po yan sa mga kababayan nating frontliners sa United Kingdom at sa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo. So there you go, we're back dito po sa Immigration 101. Ngayon naman, ibabahagi ni Crystal Diaz sa atin kung ano po ang mga guide or advice at ang mga dapat nating tandaan sa ngayong panahon, lalo na kung kailangan ninyo ng tulong pinansyal dahil nawalan kayo ng trabaho, anong pwede ninyong makuha sa gobyerno? Crystal?
Okay, thank you, Rose. It's been a good show so far. But today po ang topic ko is to do with the government support dito sa UK. As you know, the COVID-19 pandemic has caused devastating effect to some of us and may have long-lasting effect on our financial situation. So, but thank goodness that the government is there to give support to ease the financial struggle that we are actually facing at the moment. So let's put on the slide, Chad. Now, yung mga migrants po dito, normally when you're granted a visa, you would have something, a condition on your visa, and it would mainly say no access to public funds. So, ang mangyayari, because of the COVID, if you want to get public access, you can apply for this. As you can see there, you can apply for access to public funds by making a change of conditions application if you have a UK family or private life visa, and either you're destitute or at risk of destitution, the child's welfare is at risk due to a low income, and you're in other exceptional financial circumstances. So anyone who's actually worried, lost their job, they have limited leave to remain in the UK, no access to public funds, you can have this removed from your visa, and what you will get is a new biometric allowing you to have public access. Okay? Now, if you need medical treatment in the UK, you will not have to pay for a diagnosis or treatment of coronavirus, COVID-19. This includes if you're tested and the result is negative. Your immigration status won't be checked if you seek a test or treatment for coronavirus. So kung nandito po kayo undocumented, you can still have the virus tested and be treated without you making any payments. Now, find out more about the healthcare you'll get on government website. If you're considered vulnerable because of a medical condition, you can actually have help. Your GP or the NHS will tell you to stay at home and avoid leaving the house. This is called shielding. If you're shielding, you can get help such as deliveries of medication and food. So again, in England, you can register for assistance on gov.uk. You should contact your GP as well if you think you have a medical condition that makes you vulnerable and you have not been contacted. Now, I'm looking now into employment. If you're employed in the UK, your employer can apply for government support. If the business is unable to open or there's no longer work for you to do because of coronavirus. If your biometric residence permit or BRP has no recourse to public funds or no public funds printed on the back of your card, you may be able to access the statutory sick pay, contributory employment and support allowance if you have made sufficient national insurance contributions, support provided to employers through the coronavirus job retention scheme or furlough scheme. I will be talking about that in a minute. If you're self-employed like myself, next slide. If you're registered as self-employed, you may be able to apply for a grant through the Coronavirus Self-Employment Income Support Scheme. Again, I will discuss that in a minute. If you're studying in the UK, next slide, Fred. If you're absent from your place of study due to coronavirus, your sponsor should not report you. You can also contact your embassy or consulate for support. If you cannot afford housing costs, so this is to do with your accommodation. If you're renting housing, the government has offered support for both renters and landlords. In England, this means landlords must give 3 months notice of evictions, known as intention to seek possession. All evictions and possession proceedings have been suspended for 90 days from 27th of March. If you're paying a mortgage, if you're in financial difficulty due to coronavirus and you are not already in arrears, mortgage lenders will offer repayment holidays of 3 months. It means that your mortgage payments will be deferred. You just need to add an extra, say, 3 months at the end of the term of your mortgage. If you're concerned about your financial situation, you should contact your mortgage lender as soon as possible if you think you might need support. Local authority support. Next slide. Local authority social services may be able to provide support if you or a family member have specific care needs, including adult social care and children's services. Local authorities can also assist people with illnesses, disabilities, or mental health conditions and provide accommodation if you need care. You can contact your local council for more information. Now, this is the bit where a lot of us are actually familiar now since the lockdown. Some of us may have been furloughed or lost their job. But for those who have been furloughed, this is what it means. What is it? What is the furlough? It means temporary leave of absence. The government will pay back 80% of the employee's salary to the employer. This is capped at 2,500 gross per month per employee. Okay, so basically, in order to help employers to retain their employees on paid temporary leave rather than making them redundant, the government has set up a scheme called the Coronavirus Job Retention Scheme, or CJRS. I mentioned how it works already. So 80% will be paid to your employer. So you'll still be paid by your employer and pay taxes from your income. While you're on furlough, you cannot undertake work for your employer while on furlough. This is just a temporary scheme starting from the 1st of March 2020, which will taper off from August until the end of October. Next one. So we're now looking at businesses. Financial support for businesses during coronavirus COVID-19. So just like Jane and I, we have a business, we have our own firms. We also know that quite a few of us in the community would have restaurants, any other businesses that they have. Now, this is the one for you. If you cannot pay the salaries of sponsored employees because you've temporarily reduced or ceased trading, what you need to do is you claim for wages through the Coronavirus Job Retention Scheme, which I have explained. You can also paying the sick pay. If you check if you can claim back statutory sick pay paid to employees due to coronavirus. One thing as well that everybody is dreading is paying tax. Paying tax is one big, massive expense for all employers. But the good thing is you can defer payment of VAT because of the coronavirus. You can also defer self-assessment payments. The first payment was made at the end of January, and the second payment now is due on the 31st of July. But this payment can be made until the 31st of January 2021. If you cannot pay your tax bill on time, please call HMRC as soon as possible to arrange for installment payments. They are actually quite good. If you say that you cannot pay your tax straight away, they may be able to arrange installment payments, and it could be for the whole year until you're actually able to pay off your tax bill.
Mm.
Business rates relief. This is also good. Again, good support from the government. In England only, if you're retail, hospitality, or leisure business, you are eligible for business rates relief due to coronavirus. Your local council will apply the discount automatically, and you will be granted £10,000. If you have a nursery, again, you will be able to make a claim. Business support grants in England only. You need to check if you're eligible for the Coronavirus Small Business Grant Fund. Small businesses in England which pay little or no business rates are entitled to a one-off cash grant of £10,000 from their local council. You need to check if you're eligible for the Coronavirus Retail, Hospitality and Leisure Grant Fund. Businesses in England in the retail, hospitality and leisure sectors are entitled to a one-off cash grant of up to £25,000 from their local council. You can also apply for the Coronavirus Local Authority Discretionary Grants Fund. Basically, you will have to contact the local authority to ask for the requirements on this. Small and micro businesses with fixed property costs that are not eligible for the Small Business Grant Fund or the Retail, Hospitality and Leisure Grant Fund may be eligible for the Discretionary Grant Scheme. Under this scheme, you can only claim if you have not been able to apply or you were rejected for the other grant scheme. What else is there for support for the self-employed? So we're now going to talk about the support for the self-employed. Check if you can claim a grant through the Self-Employment Income Support Scheme. This is very useful. Basically, the scheme currently allows you to claim a taxable worth 80% of your average monthly trading profits paid out in a single installment covering 3 months worth of profits and capped at 7,500 in total. Myself has actually claimed this. You get 7,500 as maximum. If you're eligible and want to claim the first grant, you must make your claim on or before the 13th of July 2020. The scheme is extended. This was just announced recently. It was announced, in fact, last Friday. You'll be able to make a claim for a second and final grant in August 2020, which is capped at 6,570. So it's very, very good news for self-employed. So on top of making a claim for 7,500, the second part of the year you can claim for 6,570. This would tie you over for the next few months if your business has slowed down or actually going under. Now we also have the government has support for small and medium-sized businesses. You can apply for the Coronavirus Business Interruption Loan Scheme. You can also apply for the Coronavirus Future Fund and apply for a Coronavirus Bounce Back Loan. large businesses. So if you have any large businesses in the UK, you can apply for the Coronavirus Large Business Interruption Loan Scheme and apply for the COVID-19 Corporate Financing Facility. All of this information you can find on gov.uk. So I hope that helps anyone with any questions about their visa because they cannot work, because they cannot access public funds. It's a good time to make an application to the Home Office to have that removed so you can apply for the funding.
Thank you,
That's
Crystal.
it for me.
Before we continue, batiin lang muna natin yung mga nandito po at nakatutok sa atin, mga kababayan natin na kanina pa nakatutok dahil sa ating jam-packed discussion this afternoon. Masyadong punong-puno tayo ng topic. Dan Revelo, this program is a good source of empirical data and unambiguous knowledge. Keep it up, guys, and regards. Dan, salamat naman sa comment mo na napangiti mo ako. Raquel Scrivens, One You Connect watching while in the car. Ay nako, Raquel, please.
Hello, Raquel and Martin. Hello. She's from FWA.
FWA, baka mabigyan kayo ng fine.
Can I also mention Leo Cervantes? Because last time he said he didn't hear his name when I did the shout out. Leo Cervantes of Medway, and also Karen Sabit and her family, who's helping out Cesar Velasquez's family. They all live in Medway. So thank you very much.
And this one from Christopher Diaz. Do we know him?
I don't know him.
Also, a solicitor, kung meron po kayong problema kay Crystal Diaz, sa kanya nyo ilapit. Okay? Asawa ni Crystal Diaz, yan. I'm watching Attorney Crystal bukas. Ito, nabanggit na natin, si Janice Celestino kanina, no? Yung may mga tanong po, kung may mga tanong kayo, Tess Rivera, may pahabol siya na heart. Pinusuan niya ang One You Connect. Kung may mga tanong po kayo, sa discussion namin ngayong hapon, dahil masyado po kaming nakulangan sa oras, lalo na sa sanatoria, scam na binigay sa atin ni Jean, at yung pong mga pwede ninyong makuha sa UK government kung kayo ay nasa United Kingdom at nangangailangan kayo ng ayuda ngayong panahon ng pandemic. Masyadong detalyado yung binigay ni Crystal sa atin kung paano magkakaroon ng ayuda. But Crystal, yung undocumented, syempre, malaking tanong din ito kasi yung last week, there were people asking us, bakit daw ako, I keep on mentioning karapatan ng undocumented migrant, karapatan ng... I would just have to say this kasi kung ang buhay ng undocumented migrant, kahit saang bahagi ng Europa, mahirap. Dahil wala na nga po silang trabaho ngayong panahon, siguro kaya namin ginawa yung presentation na yon para din lang malaman natin saan ba sila pwedeng tumakbo at humingi ng tulong. Dahil sa panahon po na ito, marami sa kanila ang nawala ng trabaho. At hindi rin naman natin kinukonsinte, at ito pa ulit-ulit sinabi ni Jean at ni Crystal, na hindi natin ini-encourage ito, lalo na sa Europa na napakahirap ng buhay. Pero kung nandyan na sila ngayon sa sitwasyon na ito, syempre kailangan din natin silang tulungan. Jean and Crystal?
Well, definitely, no? Hindi lang, kung sa bagay, obviously, pinakamalaking paghihirap ay yung mga undocumented. Kaya kailangan talagang tulungan natin sila dahil, siyempre, mga kababayan natin yan, ano? Yung mga legal, sabi nga ni Crystal, marami silang tulong na maa-avail. So, ibig sabihin, hindi sila magugutom. Pero pagka undocumented kasi, mas mahirap. Although sa UK, at least may tumutulong na makapag-register sa doktor kung may sakit. Ang problema yung pagkain. Unfortunately, alam ko may tulong ang polo, pero hindi po sapat yun. So, kailangan laging meron tayong mga mapupuntahan ng mga charities o kaya yung mga community organizations na, ano ba, actually, alam ko, Kanlungan tumutulong, Aguman Kapampangan tumutulong, at marami pang iba. So, magpapasalamat din tayo sa kanila dahil maski pa paano, kahit na kasagsagan ng coronavirus pandemic, nandiyan sila tumutulong sa ating mga kababayan.
Yes. Batiin lang natin si Marilyn Thompson na sumusubaybay rin sa atin. Kisses to you all. Salamat, giving back our kisses. Buti na lang online ito kasi bawal ito kung face-to-face. Ang kaibigan natin na si Brad, DJ Brad, na miss ka na namin. How to be you po. Sa aming tatlo ni Crystal ito, madali lang po. Walang effort. So, there you go. There you go. Kung meron po kayong mga tanong, please inbox us. But before that, did I cut you, Crystal? Meron ka bang gustong sabihin?
I was just agreeing with Jean, mga kababayan natin dito without any papers, they didn't do it, most of them didn't do it on purpose, because maybe they were scammed, like we talked about today, and they had no other choice. They'd rather be here and work hard and send money to the Philippines rather than going back to Philippines when there's nothing for them there. And good thing though, here in the UK, we have a lot of Filipinos, mga kababayan, different support groups who are actually helping our undocumented brothers and sisters. So there will always be help. If you think that your situation has changed, any exceptional circumstances that may allow you to apply to regularize your stay, please see a qualified immigration advisor or a solicitor. So that's my advice for today.
Okay, there's an urgent question here from our avid listener and viewer, Carmen Hickey.
Hello.
Yes, embassy po ba, it disappeared. Embassy po ba hindi pwede tumulong? Yes, may tumutulong po ang Embahada ng Pilipinas. Kung anong specific tulong po, siguro kailangan natin i-clarify kung anong klaseng tulong ang tinatanong ni Tita Carmen. But also, we'd like to announce na magbubukas na rin ang
Rose.
Oo nga. Anyway, so tuloy ko lang na konti sinasabi ni Rose. So, ang embassy, tumutulong sila, lalo na ang Polo, dahil or OWA, dahil alam ko ang gobyerno nagtakda siya ng yung tulong na $200 per person. Although alam ko hindi, maliit na amount yun pero sila patuloy na tumutulong na pagbibigay ng tulong ng mga goods or medicines or food sa mga nangangailangan. Although siyempre kulang din yung resources nila, naintindihan natin yon, but we know that they're helping out.
Great. Okay. So, kung wala na po kayong mga tanong, dahil nag-overtime po tayo ngayon for the first time. So, humaba po yung discussion natin ngayon. Lumampas tayo ng 1 oras dahil po sa mga tinalakay natin ngayong hapon. Una, kumusta ang COVID-19 lockdown, merong sanatorya, scam, at yung mga benepisyo from the UK government. So ang dami nating siniksik sa 1 oras dahil po gusto namin sa inyong ibahagi itong mga impormasyon na ito na kailangan yung malaman ngayong panahon ng pandemic. So with that, siguro hindi na natin matatackle pa yung mga iba pang tanong ng kababayan natin, but continue to inbox us at yung mga tanong po ninyo para kay Jean at Crystal, we will answer them kahit hindi na po dito sa Facebook Live. Jean and Crystal?
Okay, so ayun nga, pasensya na po dahil lagi kami nagmamadali dahil ang dami namin gustong sabihin. Pero nandiyan po naman ang Facebook para ipatuloy po ang ating communication. Just let us know ano po ba yung pwede namin gawin o pwede namin sagutin ng mga katanungan ninyo. Okay, ingat po kayo at maraming salamat sa panonood.
And from me as well, thank you very much for tuning in. And I hope you found this today's show very helpful. And until next time po, please continue supporting One You Connect.
Okay, so next week po, meron kaming magandang ibabahagi sa inyo dahil ang isang grupo ng mga Pinoy dito sa London ay meron po silang pa-contest na ginawa at ang nanalo po dito sa spoken words contest na ito ay makakasama natin next week para sa kumustahang COVID-19 lockdown. Pero bago kami tuluyang magpaalam, gusto ko ring magpasalamat sa ating associate producer, Jay Montelibano MacLeod. Ayan. I'm just teasing you, Jay. sa pagtsatsaga mo.
Jay, don't forget Jay.
Yes, pagtsatsaga mo sa amin. Kiara, thank you for joining us this afternoon. And of course, ang ating technical director na si Chad Solis na matyaga rin po na kasama natin sa buong halos 2 oras ng FB Live sa One You Connect. At lahat po kayo na nagbigay sa atin ng mensahe, syempre mga guest natin si Mary Jane na isang nurse at si Attorney Paul na masusi naman po na nagtalakay ng sanatorya dito po sa Italia. So yan po ang aming One You Connect ngayong hapon. Bago po kami mag-ending, papakita po namin sa inyo isang teaser for next week. Ito po yung mga contestant ng Yapak para dito sa lockdown. Kakaiba yung naisip nila na contest. Panoorin po ninyo ito.
Paano harapin ang nag-iisang nating kalaban na hindi man makita ng ating mga mata pero maraming buhay na nasira. Ay sarap pakinggan ng salitang corona pero
naging tahimik na daan. Ang laging nasa galaan ngayon ay nasa tahanan na at wala nang mapagkaabalahan. Ang laging inaabangan ng mga estudyante na pagsusunod.
Huli ni sinumpaan, buong puso namin gagampanan. Isang ubo ang bumulabog, paano nangyayari sa inyo?
Pero bakit parang wala naman akong laban? Bakit parang kapag nalagay pa ako sa alangan? Kasalanan ko dahil ako ang naturingang nasa unahan.
Nung talibong pa ako sa kabaong kong nakahanda na hindi hinihinda. Kung may unang oras pa ba ako bukas para pagsilbihan sila pikit matang. May aabot ang bayan, so hindi tayo bariya kakibat ng kalabang hindi namin makita pero kailangan ko to.
Para sa pagtulog nila habang naiinip ka sa laytong aligaga na mapanatiling mababa ang bilang ng mga pasyente, makabata man o matanda, at habang naiinis ka sa laytong sinisig.
Kahit yung mga bagay na mata mo mismo hindi na kayang makita pa. Ako, gusto ko lang po makatulong sa kapwa. Pero kaya mo pa rin bang tumulong kahit posible ka nang mahawa ikaw?
Hindi na sa buhay mo itutubos. Sila lang naman yung mga maskulat at matatapang na may hawak na armas. Pero lahat ng yan palabas. Dahil natatakot din sila. Natatakot din sila.
Ngunit sa panahong ito ay hindi pa rin ang kanilang bitbit kundi tapang at paninindigan na ikaw ay pagluluran sa kabila ng banta nitong nakamamatay.
Ang nasulong mo, ang bungad ng kabayanihan, ang iniisip nila mali, ang lahat ng iyong desisyon tama, sapagkat nadala ka lamang sa pandemyang ito at sa kalokohang iyan ang saysay mo. Oo.
So there you go. Makakasama po natin yung winner niyan, 15 finalists from 300 contestants, naging 15 na lang. At yung winner i-announce nila, I think, on Saturday. And the grand winner will join us next week. So there you go. Maraming
Were you one of the judges?
Ha?
Were you one of the judges?
Yes, one of the judges.
Okay. It must be tough.
Okay, yes, tough. Kasi magagaling silang lahat. So there you go. Ito po ang ating One You Connect ngayong araw. Salamat po for joining us. Matyaga kayong nakatutok sa amin ngayong hapon. Hanggang sa susunod na linggo po, ako si Rose Eclarinal.
At ako naman po si Jean Alcantara.
And I'm Crystal Dias.
Salamat po.
Salamat po.